Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Ash Echoes. In today's video, I'm going to explain to you guys and show you guys that you don't need Azusa. Before you guys cook me in the comment section, I want to prove my point before you guys start yapping and start, going crazy saying, you need Azusa. What are you talking about, you idiot? Let me prove my point first, all right? Before you guys start yapping. So, why do I say that you don't need Azusa? Because I've been glazing Azusa like crazy ever since Scarlet launched because of that one memory trace which makes Azusa absolutely busted in win team comp, which is Blood Revia. So if the thing is, some people don't even have Blood Revia, but even if you don't have it, you can still use another player's Blood Revia, and you can go through the Nexus and you'll be able to synchronize Blood Revia with your Azusa. So it doesn't really matter if you don't have Blood Revia or not, you'll still be able to use it by borrowing it from another player. But the thing is, it's like I feel like some people are making it seem as if without Azusa, then like Scarlet is just going to like she's not gonna be insanely powerful. And I feel like that's just not true. And yes, the wind resistant shred is insanely powerful. It is very good, especially against bosses. I will say if you're trying to focus on bosses, Blood of Ruvia is like the best for bosses, especially for using Scarlet. Like this is literally like the best memory trace for bosses because of the wind resistant shred. But the thing is, with Blood Ruvia, the fact that you're shredding the enemy's wind resistance, Azusa would sometimes get rid of that enemy target before Scarlet can benefit from Blood Ruvia. So I'm not talking about bosses, I'm talking about enemy mobs, enemies with shields and stuff like that. Azusa would eliminate them before, Scarlet would get rid of them using the wind resistant shred that Azusa applied on that enemy. So how can you, benefit from, like, how can you amplify Scarlet's performance like how can you amplify her performance without relying on wind resistant shred? And the way is this character right here, which is Zodivin. And this skill right here, Blessing of the Wind, is so good. Is it better than the wind resistant shred? No, it's not better than that. But the fact that this skill increases wind element damage by like 100% is insane. It literally says right here, when using the wind element to heal or apply buffs to allies, grants the target an additional 100% elemental damage increase for 20 seconds. 20 seconds is insanely long, and your Azusa, not Azusa, but your Scarlet is going to be dealing crazy damage with this elemental buff. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a team that I've been using. So if I come over here to the Nexus, let's come over here to the Nexus. We're just gonna try. Actually, let's try this right here. Let's try that. And I'm pretty much going to do this Nexus run with you guys, and I'm going to show you the team that I am using. So we have Zodivin right here, and then the memory trace that I'm using on the Zodivin team is going to be going off course. Now, this memory trace pretty much gives inspired stacks if you use 2 or more Wind Echomancers, which is very good. So the fact that I'm using Zodivin alongside with Scarlet, I'll be able to get the max inspired stacks. Now, the goal is to not use Azusa. That's the goal. We're not going to use Azusa, and we're not going to use Blood Revia because I want to prove that, you don't need Blood Revia to, deal crazy damage with Scarlet. So we're going to go ahead and put this memory trace in, and then we're going to put Born from Ashes because Born from Ashes also gives us inspire stacks, which is really good. And then we're also going to put Behind the Curtains. Now the reason why I'm putting this memory trace is because I want more survivability. I really feel like when team, I don't think Laurel she has taunt in her kit. I don't think she does. I might be wrong here, but I don't think she has taunt in her kit. So therefore, the win team survivability is really, fragile. So therefore, I want to have a lot of vitality and a lot of defense in this team. So therefore, we'll be able to survive enemy attacks and be very tanky, but at the same time deal really good damage. So we're gonna go ahead and select strong relief. And then the next memory trace I want to get, I probably might pick Karma right here because Karma also has some pretty nice survivability skills, which is really good. And then we also, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick, let me see, Traces of the Museum. Okay, this is actually pretty good as well. So we're gonna pick that. And then for our memory trace aids, so you can pretty much select, you know, a memory trace from like your friends or your club members. You guys can see Blood Revia is really right here. So if you don't have Blood Revia, you can still borrow it from your friends or your guild members, like your guild allies. So the memory trace I want to select is Double Attraction. And the reason why is because Double Attraction, it says when engraving defense is at 500 or above, for each enemy unit on the field, increases engraving attack by 5%, and max is 45%, which is really good. So we're going to go ahead and activate that. And let's go ahead and enter this run. So the goal is to get as much vitality, defense, attack, and MST as much as possible. And the goal is to pretty much get max inspire stacks. Like that's really what I want to go for. Get max inspire stacks that will be able to deal crazy damage. Now for Zodivin, you guys see right here, it says grants the target an additional 60% elemental damage increase for 20 seconds. Now, when I first read this, I thought that she's going to grant herself additional elemental damage. I thought she was only going to apply that to herself. But no, she's applying that to everybody. Like the fact that she has an AoE heal, she's applying that elemental damage, the win elemental damage bonus to everybody. So this is just really, really good. All right, so we beat that first round. Going to increase this to 4. Now I know I can do it in auto, but you know, I want specific stats. So we're gonna go ahead and collect. We're not gonna collect, but select MST right here. There we go. And we're gonna activate this. Nice. We're gonna skip this. And you have two options. You pretty much have skills and you have stats. I'm gonna select stats because I want to get as much stats as much as possible, so that we'll be able to, you know, maximize all of these memory traces. So we're going to go ahead and select this MST as well. Actually, yeah, let's select this MST because it's giving us a lot of stats. So let's activate that. All right, let's continue. All right, now we got that, which is really good. So we'll be able to have at least, I think, 8 Inspire stacks. So we're going to collect stat, get some more stats for our characters. Go ahead and start this. All right, so the team that I'm running is Scarlet alongside with Laurel and Freda. We have 8 inspired stacks so far, which isn't too bad. We'll take it. And then we'll just put this character in. So I'm going to show you guys Zodivin, you know, her buff, and that it applies to the whole team. Like the fact that she has an AoE heal applies to the whole team is really, really good. So we're going to put Laurel up front, Zodivin, Freda in the back, and let's go ahead and start this fight. Look at that. We already have 20% damage increase, which is really good. And then we're going to activate the AoE heal. And now look at this. You guys can see Blessing of the Wind is activating every single time, which is insanely powerful. So Scarlet pretty much has that wind damage increase, which is so good. And you guys can see we have that 80% inspire stack. And honestly, if we don't get the 100, like if we don't get the 200% inspire stacks, I think that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna trip about it. As long as we're able to reach at least 150% or 170%, I'll take it. But look at how long the buff duration lasts. Like it's so crazy how it lasts for 20 seconds, man. Like that is crazy as hell. So you guys can see like the fact that Azusa, she's not immediately eliminating enemies with like the wind resistant shred. It's really good. You know, I feel like the wind resistant shred is mostly useful against bosses, but when it comes to enemy mobs, I feel like Zodavin's leader skill is way more useful because she's giving a huge elemental damage increase to everybody on the team, which is going to pretty much help all of our units over time. So let's go ahead and continue here. All right, now we're going to go ahead and activate the... Let's activate the defense, right? That's what we want to activate. More survivability, and then the next thing we're going to activate is attack. Right. Now let's increase depth to... Let's increase it to 7 here. And then we're going to go ahead and use attack. Like that. when the Engraven's vitality is at 750 or above. So we definitely want to get that, sure. Let's get stat again. We want to get more stats. All right, now we're just going to select MST right here. And then now we're going to select the skill point. Go. And let me upgrade this. And then now we're going to... I think I should select... I think I honestly should select the defense again. All right, there we go. And then we're going to select this right here. And then we're going to illuminate... Actually, let's get this instead. Yeah, that's really nice. Let's activate this right here. All right, and then the next thing I'm going to pick here is... Let's pick the attack. Looking pretty good so far. Let's get this defense. Let's build up that defense. Nice. Now we got the stat increase. But we do have to get at least 700 vitality so we can activate that skill. Let's go over here. Go. So I think we should at least have, I think 12 inspire stacks. Hopefully we got 12. Yo, for a healer, she's doing some pretty solid damage. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she's actually doing some pretty good damage. But I think we have at least 12 inspire stacks. Let's increase it to 10. Get more stats here. Upgrade, there we go. Ooh, what should we get here? Honestly, I'm gonna select the vitality, get some more HP. All right. And now we have this. Isn't too bad. And let's come over here to the skill platform. All right, now let's do another fight. So now we have 11 inspire stacks. When we take a look at the skills we have so far, I don't think we can take a look at the skills. Can we? I don't think we can. Yeah, that's weird. They're not letting us look at the skills here. Let's go ahead and enter this fight. Auto battle through it. And yeah, I'm just going to skip through this. And then once I'm finished with this fight, I'm going to come back. All right, we finished that fight. Continue. What is this? Unstoppable Airborne. Nice, we'll take it. All right, what is the next thing we should get here? So we have MST and we have attack. Now, I will say our MST is really high, but our attack is not that high. So I'm going to get the MST right here. We should get this. All right, there we go. And then over here, we're going to activate this because we do have that 500 defense, which is really good. So we'll take it. And then we're also going to activate, what is this right here? Painful counter. Ooh. I'm going to pick this right here. I'm going to pick the MST. There we go. Now we have the wind amplification, which is really nice, which means we have more inspired stacks. And then over here, we still have to get more vitality. So I don't think we're going to be able to get more vitality, unfortunately. But I will say we have some decent survivability. I'm going to apply this heal real quick. We have some decent survivability, though. We have a good amount of attack, MST. I think we're pretty good so far. Now, one thing I noticed is that for Zodivin, when you activate her skill, she can't move. She's literally stuck in one spot. She can't move at all. That's one thing I noticed. So that's like one disadvantage about Zodivin. But other than that, still a powerful healer. Let's activate this attack. Ooh, actually, let me check this real quick. After exceeding a total value of 1,000 points, the increment is half. I'm going to select... Let's select the attack instead. We need more attack. Oh. Storm Fear, we got the attack speed, which is really good. And honestly, I want to increase the difficulty, man, because I want to see how far this team can go. You know, it's going to prove my point even further, you know, that this team can actually perform very, very well without Blood via Azusa. Let's go ahead and increase the depth to 13. Increase the difficulty. Okay, what should we get here? We have Vitality. We have Painful Counter. Honestly, I'm going to select... Let's select the Painful Counter here. Okay, Painful Counter. And then we can get Vitality for more HP. Get that. And we're getting close. We're getting close to the boss fight here. Activate the heal. And man, look at the survivability, man. The survivability is honestly pretty good. Yeah, the survivability is really nice, but Zodivin, I need you to move. You're taking a lot of damage. Ooh, let me activate this. Go, we got that heal. Nice. You see, like when she uses her skill, it's like you can't even continue forward. That's kind of annoying. But it is what it is. Let's maintain our current depth because I don't want to make it extremely difficult. But what is this? Okay, we'll take that. And then the next thing we have here is, ooh, what should I pick, man? We don't have enough vitality, but I will honestly take this. More MS team will be able to get more inspired stacks. So I'll take this. Let's go ahead and fight this real quick. All right, Zodivin, get your big goofy ass out of here. Come on, move. Like, dude, that skill is annoying sometimes. Like, she just doesn't move. She just stands there. Casting an active skill increases attack speed. Oh wow, that's actually pretty nice. Take it. All right, now this time, I think I'm gonna select more attack. Yeah, we're gonna select more attack right here. Electromagnetic storm. We'll take it. All right, now we're reaching a boss fight. And now we can activate this. All right, here we go. Got the boss fight. How many inspire stacks do I have? This time I have enough. Okay, 14. That's not bad. That's honestly not that bad. I'll take 14. But 904 defense and 555 vitality. That's pretty good. So let's go ahead and do this boss fight. Now, this boss is really annoying. But let's see if we can actually beat this boss. Now, this is where Blood Ruvia becomes very useful. Because you'll be able to shred the boss's resistance, which is really good, like the wind resistance. But the fact that we don't have Azusa, I mean, we do have her, but we don't have Blood Ruvia. So she's pretty much, you know, useless here. All right, but let's go ahead and start this battle now. This is going to be very, very tough. Let's activate the AoE heals. We have to eliminate this boss immediately. Let's activate this. And then I want you to go defensive mode. And then I want Scarlet to use her AoE attack. All right. So already dealing some pretty solid damage so far. All right, now this is where things start to get a little shaky here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use this skill, her ultimate, and I'm going to try to swap in Mo so that we can block these needles because these needles, they one tap. So I'm going to try to put Mo in right here for Laurel. And then Mo, you can go ahead and activate your barrier, put it like right over here so you can block these needles. There we go. And then Scarlet, get behind right here and activate this attack. Gotta use your brain, guys. You gotta use your brain. Use your brain. And then Ready, you can go ahead and activate your heal. What's going on over here? Okay, activate the AoE heal. Nice. Okay, now let's go ahead and activate this skill again. There we go. Put this down. And then Rada, activate your buff. I want you to go right over here instead. Nice. And then I want to take out... Actually, no, we keep Mo in. Keep Mo in. Put the barrier up. This is one thing Mo is very useful for. The barrier. Well, let's put the barrier right over here. Hopefully this can actually block these needles. But I think we got it though. We actually got it. Go ahead and activate this AoE attack. Wait a minute. Scarlet can actually get rid of these needles. There's no way Scarlet can destroy these needles. I did not know that. I did not know that Scarlet can get rid of these needles. That's crazy as hell. But we won that boss fight, which is really, really good. And let's see if we can actually get more inspired stacks. Let's see if we can actually do that. So we have more vitality right here, and we have more defense. So we have MST and vitality. Honestly, I'm going to take the MST and vitality, and then I'm going to increase the MST because we'll be able to increase our inspired stacks. So hopefully that can actually happen. Yes, we got it. All right, more inspired stacks. We'll take it. We'll take the vitality here, and I'm gonna take the MST, the attack and MST, and that's it. So we weren't able to get max inspired stacks, but honestly, that's fine. I think we have like 160 inspired stacks in total, which is that's not bad. So the skills that we're gonna activate here, we're gonna activate tactical upgrade to get the max inspired stacks. And then over here, we're going to activate this. So we're pretty much going to get, it says when using the wind element to heal or apply buffs to allies grants the target an additional 60% elemental damage increase for 20 seconds. So we're pretty much getting 60%. I thought we were going to get 100, but it seems like we're just going to get 60 instead. I think it's because of the wind elements I have on my team, wind element allies. But it says when Engraven's vitality is at 750 or above. We're going to keep that up. We're going to activate this as well. We're going to activate this. All right, we have that attack up. Let's go ahead and activate this for more inspire stacks. Activate that. So, dealing crit damage increases crit rate. We're not going to use that. Stun, we'll take it. When the engraver's vitality is at 750, yeah, unfortunately we couldn't get that 750 vitality, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Activate this, increases extra damage. We'll take that, and activate this. Grant gains and shield. Okay, we'll activate it one time here. This once, this once. Increases elemental damage by 30%. No, we're not gonna do that because this is only for support characters. We'll take that one, and we're not gonna activate this because we're not really using physical damage dealing characters. We're using like wind damage instead. So I think the skill I should max out here is probably probably this skill, right? Maybe we actually no. Yeah, we're not gonna increase that one. Maybe I should increase this, right? We'll take that one instead. And then this one is like attack speed. Honestly, I'm not going to activate that because it's only for support characters. So we're not going to activate that. Let's just increase this. Should I increase this a lot more? Nah, I don't think we should. We'll find something else to increase instead. Probably like the shield right here. More survivability for our support characters. And I think that's pretty good. So that's pretty much the Nexus run. I know that was pretty long for you guys, but just wanted to show you guys that Nexus run. And now what I'm going to do is we're going to go on over to joint training and we're going to fight the boss. And let's see if this team can actually perform very, very well. Now, of course, Azusa is definitely the best pick for the wind resistant shred. But the whole point of this video is to show you guys that, Azusa isn't the only pick here when it comes to, characters who are going to support Scarlet and allow her to do a lot more damage. All right, we got this boss at 230%. Now, this boss has a bullshit reflection skill. This right here, this is so fucking annoying. This gets on my nerves, but hopefully we'll be able to bypass that reflection and actually survive it. So we're gonna go ahead and use our Zodivin as like our support character. We're gonna put Scarlet here. We're gonna put Laurel. We're gonna put Freda. Right. Well, we have 17 inspired stacks. That's actually pretty good. Let's put Mo right here, and then we're also gonna put our Lydia. So this is gonna be our team, right? We look at the skills here. We have tactical upgrade, detox domain, blessing of the wind. It could have been a lot more, but it is what it is. Wind amplification, right? We have strong relief, painful counter, shadow shield, pressure counter. Solid Shield, Electromagnetic Storm, Recycling, Seed Charge, Primal Bane, Seed Charge, Unyielding Will, Storm Fury, and Unstoppable Airborne. Not bad. So let's go ahead and enter this fight. And hopefully, okay, hopefully we beat this boss. Because if we do, I need you guys to hit that like button, man. If we end up beating this boss at 230%, that's a W. Let's go ahead and fight them. So let's put Fred in the back. Let's put Laurel up front. Put Scarlet here. Zodivin, you're in the back. All right, what can we do here? So we have the AoE heals. All right, I want Freda to also activate the heals as well. Now, this boss has 2 bars, which is really annoying. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use Scarlet's skill because the boss has that reflection damage, which is toxic as fuck. So we're going to go ahead, like, watch. As soon as I activate this skill right here, look how much damage Scarlet is going to take. Like, the reflection damage is insane. But we're doing pretty solid so far. Look at this. Insane. So now we're going to activate the heals. And then I want Scarlet to go ahead and target these enemies right here. So come over here, create a line, get rid of all of this crap. There we go. And then I want you to use your combo and target these allies right here. Enemies. Nice. And then try to activate your AoE buff for more damage. And I want Laurel to go offensive right here. Nice. Now we're not going to use Scarlet ult just yet. All right, now let's go ahead and activate it. So Scarlet, you can go all the way up here and absolutely destroy this boss. This is actually pretty good so far. We can probably... Oh my gosh, dude, that damage is insane. But her HP... Oh no, Scarlet died. So you guys can see that reflection damage. It's crazy as hell. So we're just going to put in another DPS character. Let's come over here to back up. Let's put in our Azusa instead. So yeah, that's one thing I don't like about this boss, man. The reflection damage is just crazy. Oh no. Okay, Azusa's still alive. I thought Azusa was gonna die there for a second. Oh shit. Okay, this is actually not looking good. Laurel, use your ultimate. This isn't looking good. As soon as our Scarlet died, everything went downhill. But I think we actually have a chance here. This guy's not dying. Activate this. And then Rada, move right here and activate your heals. We have a chance. We actually have a chance here. We just have to be very, very careful. Put in these bots. All right. Okay. What the fuck is this guy doing? Okay. Scarlet, I mean not Scarlet, Azusa, please don't let me down here. Nice. There we go. Bro, are you fucking kidding me, dude? This boss is toxic as hell. Fudge, man. We just have to put in Lydia and she got it. Let's just pop ultimate and that's a W. Man, this boss is annoying. Wait, what the? This boss not dying. Let's activate this. I'm telling you guys, man, this boss is fucking toxic. Zodivin might die here. Yeah, I knew she was gonna die. Lydia, you come over here. And can you do damage here? We got it. Nice. Okay. We did it. Pretty solid. So we were able to beat that boss at 230% without Azusa Blood Revia. We did use Azusa, but we did not use the wind resistance shred memory trace. So now let's see if we can actually increase the level. No, we can't. So it's just 230% max. So hey, I proved my point, man. I was able to beat the joint training boss at like 230% difficulty. That's pretty good, man. That's actually pretty good. You know, that just proves that you don't really need Azusa's. No, you don't really need to use Blood Revere Azusa. Like, it's not a requirement. you know. But it's like if you want to be, you know, the best at the best and deal insane damage, Blood Revere is the way to go. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the video. Hey, I cook, bro. I fucking cook, man. Let's give myself a round of applause, man. I fucking cooked, man. I did a whole Nexus run, defeated the boss, and on top of that, defeat the joint training boss in one fucking video. I'm that guy. I'm him. So, you know, hopefully this video was actually able to help you guys out when it comes to team comp building, because I know some people had questions, you know, without Azusa, like if I don't have Blood Revere, then is there a secondary option, like a secondary team comp I can use that can, you know, solely benefit Scarlet? And yes, it is actually this team right here. If I come to team setups, oh, actually, which one was it? I didn't save it. That's fine. But the team with Zodivin as your skill leader, alongside with Scarlet, Laurel, and Freda, very solid team. Really good team overall. I definitely recommend you guys to focus on that vitality defense so that your team's overall survivability can be very good, because when team comp does have poor survivability, because you don't have any unit that can, you know, taunt enemies. So having a character like having high vitality and defense and skills that can increase your team survivability is very smart to do. And when it comes to inspired stacks, you want to get at least over 150% inspired stacks that you'll be able to do really good damage. Like inspire is just extremely important no matter what, because it just doubles your damage even more. So hopefully this video was able to help you guys out. And hey man, I don't think you guys can cook me in the comment section, bro. I proved my point. I proved my fucking point. I know there's gonna be some clown ass nigga coming in the comment section still trying to act all mighty and tough, saying you don't know what you're talking about. But it is what it is. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.